What up, everybody? Mike the Lionheart Ryan here, representing San Diego. Hey, so the other day I got a really cool recipe from this personal trainer that shops in my store. It's a chili, and it's very easy to make. Doesn't take much time at all. The only thing that takes a few minutes is actually cooking the meat if you're going to put meat in it. She gave me a vegetarian recipe, and I utilized all the ingredients, but I added turkey. It was a great, healthy chili. I've never made it before. It was real easy to make. Anybody could put it together. So today, well, first of all, let me give you the ingredients real quick. Let me give you a rundown here. I'll flip this around. So you got Bush's chili beans, kidney beans with mild chili sauce, chili beans, pinto beans, and mild chili sauce. I chose today, I went and grabbed a can of organic crushed tomatoes. You can use any kind of crushed tomato, but this one has basil in it. And then I've got, I'm going to add zucchini. I'm going to add baby Dutch yellow potatoes, some baby Bella sliced mushrooms, bacon. This one's applewood smoked. And I'm going to add ground turkey. So I'm going to go a little bit higher on the protein. Excuse me. I'm going to add a little extra flavor to it with the bacon. Now this is a little bit on the unhealthier route, but the way the recipe calls for it, the recipe calls for doing it vegetarian style, and that's just using the beans and basically it, the tomatoes, and then spices. You can add other veggies in it to give it a little more substance. So today I'm adding the zucchini, and potatoes and mushrooms. That's going to add a lot to it. So as far as the meat's concerned, I want to try something different. I always like to throw a bunch of different stuff in the ingredients when I'm making something, especially when it comes to meat. You can't really go wrong with bacon. Bacon adds flavor to a lot of recipes that you put together. The ground turkey is going to be really, really good. Now, the other day when I made it, just with ground turkey, no bacon, no potatoes, no mushrooms, no zucchini. It was just the beans, the crushed tomatoes, and the turkey. And saute some onion. I saute onion first, and then I throw the meat in the pan after I've sauteed the onion, and then I brown the meat, and I take all the ingredients, I throw it in the crock pot. So I throw down the sauteed onions first, I throw the meat in, and I throw all the beans and tomatoes on top, and then I kind of give it a nice little mix around inside the crock pot, and you put it in for a couple hours on high. It cooks it down really good. It allows the sauce that it makes to absorb into the meat. And I gotta tell you, it was great fresh from the crock pot, but even better if it sat overnight in the fridge and you go ahead and microwave it, heat it up. It makes quite a bit. I did like a half recipe. She sent me the picture that she sent me had 2 cans of each of the beans and 1 of the crushed tomatoes. My crock pot's a little bit small, so I suggest, this is your standard, crock pot here for the home. And it's decent size, it's not one of those small ones, but it's your average size crock pot for the house. But I would suggest going with something bigger if you're going to feed more people, if you're going to meal prep. So this would have made probably, I don't know, depending on the size of your Tupperware, but this would have been good for about, I'm guessing 6 meals for me, which would have been only a couple days, because I eat a lot. So the good thing about it is this is really healthy. You can eat a lot of this stuff. No carbs, really. I don't think there's any carbs in it at all. But I would watch the salt intake if you're older like me. I'm going to be 48 here in less than 2 months. So you want to watch the salt intake, but add a little bit for flavoring and pepper. So I added salt, pepper. Oh, another ingredient I forgot to add was the chili powder. Chili powder is great. Throw some of that on there, and then garlic powder or garlic salt or granulated garlic salt, whatever you want to put on that. It comes out awesome. I put garlic on everything. I love garlic. You know, I'm half Sicilian, so it's what I do. It's garlic is part of my staple, and it adds tremendous amount of flavor. But I'll tell you this: after you're done a couple hours cooking it in the crock pot, um, it's going to come out amazing. So I don't know how to really edit on YouTube. I don't know how to do any of the editing stuff. Where I would do like a skit now, and then I would show afterwards when it's done. So, but try it yourself at home. You know, post it up, see what you like, see if you liked it. Reach out to me on it. I really liked the recipe. I was so thankful that I got it. It's quick and it's easy. And these days, when you're trying to make a nice, healthy meal quick and easy, you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Basically, it took me, I don't know, less than 10 minutes to brown the turkey and cook it almost all the way through. I think I cooked it just about all the way through, and then I threw it in the crock pot. The bacon, so today what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to saute my onion, and then I'm on another pan, and I'm going to cook the turkey and the bacon in an additional pan. So I'm going to use 2 pans today. I'm going to use a small one for the onion, saute that, and then I'm going to cook the meat in a different pan. I'm probably going to cook the bacon first, and then I'm going to cook the turkey in what's left of the bacon grease. I might pour a little bit out. It's going to soak up that nice hickory bacon flavor in that turkey. Oh, it's going to be great. And then after that, I'm going to slice up the zucchini. I'm going to cut the Dutch creamer potatoes here. I'm going to cut them up in halves. And then I'm going to throw everything in the crock pot when I'm done. Oh, man, I can't wait. So there's my recipe for, you know, homemade crock pot chili. It was a gift from me. It was a gift from somebody else to me, and I'm just adding extra to it. I love adding a lot of stuff to any food that I try to make. Meat especially, mushrooms. I like the baby bellas. They have really good flavor. Sauteing them is even better, but I'm not going to saute the mushrooms today. I'm just going to throw them in the crock pot. It'll cook down. That's a little bit overkill. But these baby bella mushrooms are great with onions. Saute them with onions and throw them on a steak, or even eating them by themselves. You can throw them in a sandwich, make a sandwich out of them with your choice of meat. If you're going to do a sauteed mushroom and onion, I suggest using like a red meat, but you know, you can use anything. It doesn't really matter. So that's my going to be my chili for today. I hope you guys all try the recipe and get back at me. All right, guys, have a great day. Take it easy.